All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about everything Pepe, see what is happening, and of course, what is yet to come. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. As far as Pepe is concerned, guys, it's the top gainer in the top 100 coins, and this should just give you a surprise how fast projects can move. There could be a time where project is trading sideways, and you seem to think that that's literally it, but just in 2 to 3 days it can pump up like the way Pepe has done. So with that being said, at the same time, I'm sure we don't really need an introduction as to what's really happening with the markets. If someone is telling you that we're not in a bull market, I hope you really look as to what is happening. If you're looking at it on the daily time frame, altcoins absolutely killing it. If you're looking at it on the weekly time frame, altcoins absolutely killing it. And if you're looking at it on the monthly time frame, you see the same thing. Altcoins definitely are having their time. And if you obviously do follow me on my channel and watch my updates on a day-to-day basis, I've been referring that I'm seeing the shift in altcoins, this momentum, and you did see Bitcoin obviously breaking towards new yearly highs, which is obviously giving it more steam than ever, which is a huge big plus point. But let's take a look at Pepe, guys. Pepe is definitely making some moves that are definitely worth noting. You're looking at Pepe up 63.7% on the daily time frame, guys. We're talking about just in one single day. It's up 63.7%. In my opinion, I do think, as I referred to you guys yesterday in my update, I think there is also a short squeeze effect playing in, and I'm going to explain as to why I think that, so you do want to sit back and relax. So if we're looking at the price, guys, the price has gone up quite substantially. Looking at the price, still about 5 zeros in front of the price, currently sitting at 27.99, and even that is a little inaccurate. It's up 60% over the past 24 hours in Bitcoin, USD, and Ethereum comparative. So Pepe definitely is gaining traction once again. Looking at its market cap, back above that psychological $1 billion mark. We're currently sitting at almost $1.2 billion in terms of its market cap, but that's not what I want you guys to be paying attention to. Look at the 24-hour trading volume. It's more than its market cap, currently sitting at $1.5 billion. This is absolutely insane. So the momentum is definitely on its side right now, but let's take a further look, see what is happening and what we could be expecting. So before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So we're going to start off with kind of analyzing what's been going on in terms of Pepe team, in terms of engaging. So if you're looking at it, of course, it's no secret at this point, and I give you a neutral, literally a neutral update. I don't say, oh yeah, it's bullish when it's really not, or I don't say it's bearish when it's really not. I give you what's actually happening. I'm going to share my personal thoughts, right? And that's why I always say this is my personal opinion. If you have your own opinion, let me know in the comments down below. I respect everyone's opinion, but what you're seeing happening right now is, of course, engagement. So anyone that's going to come out and say, wow, well, what are you saying? They are engaging right now. Of course they're engaging right now. Who wouldn't? Who in their right mind wouldn't engage when price goes up like this, and the overall market momentum that we're in currently? If you guys have been following me on my channel, the best way to judge a project's overall team's involvement and their seriousness is when you really look at what they're doing in a bear market, when not a lot of attention is on them. Because of course, when a lot of attention is on them, it's so easy to just come and make a quick tweet, and that's all you really need, especially when you're dealing with a meme coin. And at the end of the day, meme coins run off of engagement, run off of hype, and Pepe has for itself. But I've been quite clear, and no, I'm not changing any of my overall take. The Pepe community, which are the holders and the people that actually support the project, they've been doing everything on their side. But the team, absolutely not. Sure, they're starting to make some tweets right now, but still nothing to kind of get me too excited. But of course, the price is absolutely killing it. But so far so good. We'll definitely take that. People are making gains. I'm proud of the people that are actually making gains. Do lock in those profits. Do lock in those profits if you're seeing them. Don't get greedy. I'll continuously remind people that if you like it or not, that's totally up to you, but you need to be locking in profits and do not get greedy, especially if you were picking up, the bloodbath that we really saw. So in terms of their team community engagement, sure, we're starting to see a little bit more, but I'm still not convinced as of now. I still want to see a unique way to interact with the engage the people that actually support the project, and bring something unique to the table. I think that's where excitement will kick in. But if we're looking at Bitcoin at this point, I'm sure Bitcoin does not need an introduction as well. We did see Bitcoin breaking into the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. And yes, guys, we are about to close the daily candle once again in the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. This is huge. And at this point, if people are talking about Bitcoin all-time highs, that is not out of the ordinary. We can start having these conversations. 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level is a level where we could be having these conversations about, a Bitcoin all-time high or not. And yes, Bitcoin is on its way towards its all-time high. And the fact that it's already at almost $58,000 before the halving itself just blows my mind and just gives us an understanding as to how huge this ETF, move really was. Because Yes, you've heard that correct. ETF being the narrative is massive. We're seeing a lot of money coming in from the ETF side of things, a lot of attention, and of course that is huge for the overall market, and especially the price of Bitcoin. But if we're looking at Pepe, wow, this is worthwhile noting. So exactly like we projected, that target that I was referring to, we did end up reaching that target at the 28.49. And if you want to put this move into perspective, right after we got out of this key resistance, remember this key resistance, does it ring any bell? This is a massive amount of resistance for Pepe, which we hadn't seen cross since May of last year. So we're almost approaching a year. Still can't believe the fact that Pepe is approaching 1 year in terms of its anniversary. It came out in April. Wow, that's literally so insane. But anyways, that's not what I want you guys to be focusing on. Look at this move. This move itself was 45% after breaking out of just this resistance itself, and now in 1 minute we're about to close the daily candle here, guys. If this daily candle is able to close literally where you are right now, we could push back up to all-time highs. I'm very, very confident right now that the momentum that this has right now can really take it towards an all-time high. In order for it to even hit an all-time high, it's only a 57% move. And going back to what I said earlier in the update, I do believe short squeeze is also occurring right now. And I think a lot of people try to, short this because, of course, believe it or not, there's a lot of people in this market that don't believe that, Pepe could be the next big thing. And the reason as to why people think is because of the team that is backing it. Literally that, based off of that. Community itself, as far as the community goes, community is doing its work. And yes, community does play a major role. But, this move, in my personal opinion, is number one, bunch of whales coming together, picking up Pepe because it didn't move. And on top of that, number two, what I'm thinking is happening right now with Pepe is also that, short squeeze. A lot of people, I think, once Pepe saw moves like this, started piling up, a bunch of shorts, and this is where, we caused that short squeeze to occur. And if anyone's going to come out and start shorting it here as well, I think we could see something similar occurring. But look at the move itself. Let's not ignore the move in just since February 23rd. So in 4 days, you're looking at a gain of about 150%. That is absolutely mind-boggling. And of course, we could see massive amounts of exchange potentially doing buybacks as well. As we know, a lot of exchanges have listed it. If you want to see where it's currently listed at, you could see it's listed on OKX, Binance, MEXC, Uniswap. And speaking about this, guys, you don't want to be trading your Pepe on Uniswap. I would rather do it on Binance or OKX. Reason why that's the case is because honestly, I'm done with Ethereum. Ethereum's overall DEX are great. The decentralized platforms are great, but the network itself is so expensive. And while we're heating up in times like this, there will be fees that you're paying for no reason, like 20, 30 bucks even. That's a lot. And this is where Solana, ecosystem and Bonk's potential gets even bigger, in my opinion. But again, that's my own personal opinion. At the end of the day, these are all meme coins. But amazing gains. And as I've said to you guys from the beginning, meme coins have more risk associated to them, higher risk, higher reward. And of course, the people that were picking it up around here are the ones that are really enjoying their gain. So we have seen the daily candle close around here. This is really, really exciting. And yeah, the next resistance, in my opinion, is at the 31.51. And if that is able to clear up, guys, I think major fireworks could begin. So let me know down below what you guys think, but be very cautious. Do lock in profits, especially if you've been picking it up prior. But at the end of the day, you guys do what works for you. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.